GasTalk.
What up, world? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to the second episode of Gas Talk. Your man's Chuck, aka Dank Dad here.
And Spence, welcome back, yo.
And this week, got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about Detroit finally going rec. Talk about the meet and greet at Hotbox Social. A couple of strains that dropped over the last few days. I got some shows for y'all to watch. You know, when you roll up, hit the spliff, take a dab. Got a couple bites to eat. Once you get high, get the munchies. And a couple industry beefs that we got wind of. A couple on Instagram, a couple
Instagram, some Instagram lives, some MLive articles.
Interesting turn to Love and Hip Hop Cannabis edition.
It really is.
That shit.
It's been going up, so yeah.
Stay tuned, get comfortable. It's gonna be interesting. So, but kick it off. The one person that I guess we admire in cannabis, not really like, oh yeah, he is in cannabis because he got his own strains and shit, company.
Yeah.
Spitter, the one and only Currency, Andretti. So, shout out to him, bro. Giving people their flowers before it's too late. It's definitely a thing we all need to start doing. And,
oh, for sure.
You know.
And I've always been with him. More so just because he always stayed on that underground scene. Like, he'll come to Detroit and still play at, like, St. Andrews Hall. He's not going for, like, these big venues in, like, the Fox or the Fillmore. Like, you can go to a Spitter show and, you know, put your joint out. If he likes the smell, he's snatching it out.
You might hit that up. I throw it on stage on show. I know they'll grab a Dank Dad.
Oh, yeah, I got mad love for Currency.
So, did you go to the meet and greet?
Yeah, I actually made my way out this time. Shout out to Harry Barrage for putting that together, like the Michigan Cannabis Professionals group on Facebook. It was really tight though. A bunch of different vendors there, a lot of operators, buyers, a lot of people who really work in the background of the industry.
The CEOs.
Yeah, a lot of CEOs and like upper board and admin members.
People you don't see out at like every regular.
Exactly. Like I said, like more like the back of the scenes type people. But then also ran into Dan McCarty. Red Wing's great. He got a deal with him.
Funny fucking story about him.
Yeah. And then I also saw the big homie Al Harrington. You know, shout out to Viola for providing some flowers, smoking on the Jealousy and Fatso mix. So definitely some fire. But no, the event was super cool. They had food there, bunch of giveaways for trying to drum up prospective business between people.
Did you see that food spread?
Food spread was lit.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, like I got blown and I definitely wandered over there. But you know me, I was there for the weed. But you manage a shop just like I do. I'm always on the hunt for the best weed. So just to have that nice centralized location of people I knew, but people I didn't know. Yeah, it was a great networking event. So again, shout out to her for doing a great job on that.
That's where you meet like the little fire brands that nobody knows about yet, and get hit to them first because they'll be over there ducked off in the corner, table full of shit nobody's talking to them because they don't know who they are. And then you go chop it up, grab an eighth, and it's like, wow,
and you find some shit.
This was the best shit at the party. So
yeah, but you're not gonna brush over. Let me forget. What's that D-Max story though? The Darren McCarty story, you said you got one.
Oh, it's nothing crazy. He's like, he came in one day and I was like, I know a Darren McCarty. He was like, no, you don't. I was like, I don't play for the Red Wings, bro. What are you talking about? He's like, I know him too. He's like, he's the one and only. Like, I hyped him up and I'm like, yeah, he was straight. I was like, don't get me wrong. Like, he was no Brendan Shanahan and shit. He was like, oh, really?
He was T-Mac was a grinder. He would fight. He beat your ass.
And then I looked up and I'm like, oh shit, it's you. And he was like, yeah. He was cool though.
Oh, he's
cool. But he said he liked my hoodie. I had to think that hoodie on. So
yeah, dude,
I was like, respect. Cool. But no, it was nothing crazy, but that shit was funny.
So
I'm like, I didn't dog him to him, but I'm like, he's no Brandon. He's no I.
Oh, of course, I didn't put up the same points, but that's just funny.
No, he's still an integral part to the good Red Wings, because not good anymore. So
damn, man, we're getting there. Chill out. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Well,
so, did you watch season 2 of McGraw yet?
No, I didn't. I left off. I got caught up in so many shows. Like when one season ends, like I'll get blown, start scrolling through Hulu or Peacock, Netflix, whatever, and I'll end up getting sucked into another series. So I definitely got to circle back down to that, especially because it is based in the city.
Yep. So if y'all don't know, I know last episode I referenced Tubi, but I'm not a Tubi hater. I actually fucking love Tubi because it puts on for all the up and coming unknown people, and that shit is fire. So when you get a chance, it's free sign in. You don't even have to sign up. Like you literally just type in Tubi and start watching shit. So go watch Murder Pain, McGraw Ave. It's gonna be the best, worst thing you've ever watched.
And I'm pretty sure my future baby mama, Nisha Nashay's in that. So
Nisha, I don't know. Red. Well, you probably don't know. You ain't watched season 2.
no, not yet. But
Nah, shout out to all of them. That shit is fire. It's really good. I know I be talking shit, but it's really good.
we don't talk shit. We talk bluntly and we talk honestly. And we don't gas you up. Like,
no, but I mean, like, so put it like this: if like MGM Hollywood or something picked it up and like started doing the production for him and helping them, that shit would be fire. It's on Amazon. Like it would be like a Netflix series.
No,
be like, oh, that shit's good. But it's just they trying. Some people can't act, but they doing it for the homie. They helping them out. So it all comes together.
No, that's what's up.
I got a couple Tubi shows for people to watch. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna pick up a draw tonight. Especially, I can pick it up tonight.
Fire.
But I mean,
speaking of murder, who you think won the beef between I don't know, should we say their names? Because we're not the only ones who saw it.
So there's two, let's not say their names, but there's two big rosin companies.
In Michigan.
Yeah, in Michigan, legacy-based companies.
Are they though? Wasn't that part of the argument?
So one of them definitely is. One of them I can co-sign was, in the dab house, flipping jars, like
back 2015. Like
it was like really, really in the scene. The other guys, they may have been doing it. I am not sure, just because they're from a different part of the state from what I've heard. Like they're out from the west side, over by Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, that area. Yeah, I never made my way out there, so I can't speak anything to that.
So we need somebody from the west side of the state to vouch, or to at least ad-lib somewhere. Like, we need the west side state side of the story.
Yeah, we need the west side, community to tap in and kind of let us know.
I saw a lot of comments and a lot of people some who have, a decent Turk profile, I guess, and I'd be like, wow, they agree with them about this other's product. So
yeah,
and they was dogging the shit out of them.
Dog walking. But and the fucked up thing is that was a public beef. I heard and was hearing rumblings of a beef between two other companies because Company A was already established, pumping out fire rosin, fire collabs. Company B comes along, and from what I've kind of heard and all that good stuff, we're trying to go after their growers and trying to pick up the same flavors. So
damn, so they was trying to undercut the plug and go straight to the connect.
Yeah, because they were trying to
Pain McGraw Ave shit.
Straight up.
No,
they were trying to get those flavors for themselves, and it's all true is and all fair and love and cannabis, but kind of what we touched on last week is I'm more for that loyalty side of it. If I know you're doing something and you're in your lane and you're killing it, and I see someone trying to piggyback off of you, I'm naturally going to go with the first person, just because they're the ones that did punch through that wall first, and that's oftentimes the guy who gets the most bloody. So for other people to come in behind and kind of just ride their coattails, it's kind of fucked up in my opinion.
You're taking advantage of them in the hard work.
Yeah, exactly. Did. But I mean, even kind of just
so what if they have this? What do we say? Company B, person B. What if they have a fire product though? Or are you just saying don't go get what they already had?
They have fire product. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying don't go after the people that Company A has been working with. Go forge your own relationships. Go find your own people, and put in the legwork, just like Company A did to get to where they were going. But
so you necessarily don't even have to really compete, is what you're saying. You can go and mind your own fucking business.
Yeah, and just do your own
thing instead of trying to
mimic. Yeah.
In the same market.
100%.
Right next door to Company A.
But like that kind of brings us into like that next thing we were talking about is like these big corporate like companies are going and finding like these mom and pop shops, swallowing them up, and then they're turning something that was once like super tight into exactly what super consumers like you and I hate. And I'm assuming a lot of our viewers hate. Yeah,
hate. I can say like hate is a very strong word, but I hate that shit.
And it's just like the corporate trickery they try to pull. They try to make store employees think one thing's going on.
We're gonna give you benefits. We're gonna give you this.
Yeah, no, it's just like treat people like they are people. Like if they're in jeopardy of losing their jobs due to a change of ownership, let them know that.
No, it's the number at that point.
Yeah, and like we said last week, no one likes to feel like a number. So for these companies to be like doing that, I personally think it's wild. But then you look out like just Big Rapids, 5 stores just got closed down. One of them being like an MSO big company. Mm-hmm. So I get where you need that corporate structure and to look at the bottom line of a business, but you also need to look at the people who have a direct impact.
I would say those companies that like close down, you can tell like at the end of the day their bottom line is money. It's not people or the plant.
Yeah.
Which I think have to be, even in a business, your first two like stepping stone, foundational stones. Like if it's not for the people and or the plant, or fucking like both 50-50, your shit ain't gonna work. Period. To me. Because at the end, you're going to see that it's not making enough money. Your ends ain't meeting.
Yeah, and like the thing is, if you do right by your people, there's different, things you can always adjust within a retail. I can only speak from the retail aspect within a retail facility to make that money, right? Like we just converted, or we're starting to convert my shops from prepackaged into deli style right in front of you. I
saw that.
It's a better customer experience. You can offer better customer pricing. People are getting a true representation of the flower they're buying because they're seeing fresh flower right in front of them as opposed to packaged eighths from
in a bag.
Yeah, a couple of months ago. Exactly, dude. I'm a big supporter.
So you're gonna try to have like the good shit both like that too, though.
So I'm gonna still have like all my prepackaged, like the Doja Pack, the Fear of Boo, the Peninsula, Michigan, all those guys. But I'm also gonna go get like some fire, like Fresh and Fine, Doghouse, Viola, who's cool with selling bulk, and I'm gonna bulk that out just because the people get a better price on that. And like I said in the beginning, I'd rather see someone 3 times a week spending $40 than once a week spending that 80 or 90. Right? And they're going to be a lot happier spending that 40 with us.
People fuck with people. Anyway, and then if the price is good, then that makes them happy.
Definitely.
And it keeps it going back.
Yeah,
it goes back to being a bunch of people, so I fuck with it. So, did you hear about Skymint giving out a year's supply of freely?
No. You brought it up to me before this, but expand on it for me and
so, a year's worth for some, because $500 a month. Honestly, I could go do that shit.
$500 a month is like one big dispensary visit. It's like, because you got to figure out, you can get a good ounce now for like 100, 200. I don't know about Skymint's pricing, but they grow a lot of their own products. So I would hope they're selling it for anywhere for like 100 to 120 a zip.
But I'm saying I could bang out 500 a visit. Like that's
a solid dispo business.
Yeah, but it's cool for somebody that's not smoking like you and I. That could be a year's worth, 2 years worth.
So let's say you want, they give you $500 a month for a whole year. or do they just give you $500 once?
I want to say it's $500 every month. That's what it sounds like to me. I didn't read the fine print.
And no free shoutouts, got it. Just like,
No, it's just some shit they did. I mean, it was on the news.
but that's crazy. Hey, I mean, no free shoutouts, but you know, if that's what they got to do, that's what they got to do.
I got a shout out. Shout out to Detroit.
Yeah,
Finally fucking going rec.
About
Because
time.
it's been about, what, four years of a stupid ass battle?
yeah. So Michigan voted in recreational cannabis in like 2018,
2018,
somewhere around there,
It like popped active like 2019.
and it's been a clusterfuck for that city since since they tried to start. And yeah, it's great to see that it finally did happen. I'm curious to see what effect it's going to have like on the rest of like the surrounding cities though. So like the Southfield where your shop's at, the Hazel Park, Ferndale, all the surrounding areas that were already wrecked.
Gonna lose all that. I mean, if the people come correct,
That's the thing.
and if their shops are up to par, and the people and the bud tenders and shit, why would I drive out of my comfort zone across 8 Mile for someone who lives in the city? Because a lot of people don't like fucking crossing 8 Mile.
No, they don't.
So that, boom, I don't have to do that, and then bam, I'm saving gas.
So, but like you got to figure, yeah, the 8 Mile stores, like the ones we kind of talked about the other episodes, like the bigger ones who are more established, they're gonna do well, of course. But like I'm curious, I want to see stores down in like Midtown and like Camp. I want to see it in
Those will be fine.
the quote tourist like Junction 5
Those will be
areas,
fine.
just because that's what like LA has, Seattle, Denver. If we want to draw more cannabis tourism, we need to put the stores in touristic areas.
But you
Like-
come to Detroit, it ain't shit to do. But go to a sporting event in the club,
See, like,
in a show.
but that's like you got to figure. We have movement, we have Arts Beats and Eats, we have Jazz Fest, we have like the auto
We have
show.
festivals. We have
Michigan
things.
has some things going on in Detroit specifically.
So
So
saying they're not gonna want to come to 8 Mile and further.
exactly. Right now, there's like the closest stores they can go to if they come to Detroit are in like River Rouge,
There's some in the hood they can go
Hamtramck.
to. They can go to East Side.
Bro,
Like
Joni's
House of Zen or something. Like one of
Joni's
the
from
equity spots.
shout out to Houses Zen. I actually used to serve them up in my caregiver days.
One of the 20
Black
equity
woman
businesses.
owned legal rec shops.
Free shout out. Go tap
That's
in
a
with
free
them.
shout out. Go see Houses Zen.
Fuck with them.
They're good ladies over there. I'm really happy to see that they survived. The fuckery we were talking about.
And they were like, they were in the first wave. They popped up.
Yeah,
There's
they-
only 20 equity businesses or something like that.
Yes.
So shout out
So,
to them for real.
but
Y'all don't know me, but hello.
yeah, that's a good thing. But no, I just want to see Detroit kind of take that next step and really embrace cannabis as a tourist attraction.
I mean, once they start seeing that check,
Yeah.
they're gonna be all fucking in like, oh, why did we do this 4 years ago?
Yeah,
I think because why not? Y'all already, they probably still have more dispensaries than all the other cities. On 8 Mile alone.
oh yeah. I mean,
So just
compared,
the
8 Mile has 8 Mile has enough for what people would say is like an entire county. But
definitely
yeah, it's wild.
for sure.
But
He's blow. So you blow, got the munchies. We're gonna get out of here. What are you gonna eat?
I've been on a sandwich kick lately, so I'm gonna say Detroit 75 Kitchen. But I'm gonna have them add French fries to my sandwich.
Like on the sandwich?
Yeah,
What kind of sandwich?
so it's gonna be a grilled chicken with jalapenos, lettuce, like a green sauce, and then ranch dressing.
Like an aioli
Yeah, it's like
or an
a
arugula?
no, it's like arugula's lettuce sauce.
Is it? Yeah, you got like an arugula sauce, though.
I've never
Like an
heard of that.
arugula puree. I watch.
Yeah, a pure. Yeah, that would make sense.
Puree.
But no, it's like they use just like regular iceberg lettuce, but then they have like a dog ass sauce, not a salsa, but just like a green sauce they put on top.
Mhm.
But yeah, go definitely check out Detroit 75 Kitchen. Banging food. They're in Southwest. It's also Palestinian owned, so
Check
shout
them out.
Free Palestine. What about you? You can go good.
I would probably go to the crib, right?
Okay.
Croissant. Was it a croissant? It was a croissant. Cut it in half. Put a little slice of butter on each piece, right?
Okay.
Put it in the microwave. Whip it out 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You get some peanut butter, whatever jam you prefer, jelly jam. I like strawberry.
I'm a grape guy, but I can fuck with some strawberry.
Put that shit together. Call it PBB and J. Peanut butter, butter, and jelly.
That's banging.
Man, thank me later, everybody.
That's banging.
That shit slammed, man. I'm telling you. So,
Yeah.
shit, before we get out of here, we just want to talk about a couple strains that dropped. Gaines dropped some new strains, or Gans dropped some new strains.
Okay.
The garlic breath, and then some royal runs. I really wonder what that's about. You had the label?
No, I haven't had. I've never tried any of Gans flowers just because they've been a medical only shop, and I've never like picked it up at my store. And I lost my med card like the same weekend I got it.
I'm gonna get you some.
Yeah, grab me some. I'll hook you up. One thing I did see drop though that I need to try is the Exotic Matter Eastside Alchemy Rainbow Belt. It was a super small batch, but
Micro batch.
I've heard it's fire. It looks fire. Yeah, Ty and John, they're doing their thing with that stuff. So,
Man, I know where to get it from. I think I should look at some now.
yeah, you should definitely
I am.
go grab us some. Just holler at me, let me know what to happen with. But yeah, we need that. But yeah, that's episode 2 of Gas Talk. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Spencer.
Turning in.
And I'm Blow. This is Gas Talk.
Peace out. See y'all next week. Turning. I think him.